Hey, what is up guys? It's Yosh. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna ask one important question, and that is, why aren't you guys making your own YouTube channel? Because the answer is pretty obvious. Yes, you should make a YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. What are you doing, YouTube? Jeez. It's going to be so abusive, YouTube. Far out. Okay, I guess I can't just say yes, you should make a YouTube channel and not explain myself. So, let's get after it. Alright, so you guys are wondering whether YouTube is still relevant when you have all these new platforms like TikTok and plenty of others that I haven't even discovered yet, and you're wondering whether you should start a YouTube channel. The answer is yes, and the reason is YouTube is a fantastic platform to get discovered. So most of the other platforms that you've got out there, the difficulty with those like Instagram or TikTok is that it's very hard to get yourself a following and actually get discovered. And the other thing is YouTube has got monetization and payments down to an art. So you can actually make a career out of making a YouTube channel, which is very hard to say about any other platform that's out there. And on top of that, any of your followers that you get on YouTube actually invest time into commenting on your videos, making sure that they agree with the things that you're saying, they agree with your opinions, and if you give them some advice, then they will take it. When someone like MKBHD says, go buy this phone, I take it for real. It's serious to me. So this is the kind of power that a YouTube following actually has, and YouTube platform in general creates. So if you are selling products, if you've got a merchandising line, if you are selling a service, whatever it is, then YouTube is the place to be. But I won't rant on about that. I want to go into more detail about why you guys are not starting. So I'm gonna leave a card up here to Maddie Hapoya's video on why YouTube is still relevant. It's a fantastic video. Maddie gets much more detailed discussion about why YouTube's still relevant. Definitely go check it out. I was inspired by that one. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, let's really talk about the big one, which is, why are you guys not starting your YouTube channel? So let's go. I've got a few notes here that I spoke to a few of my friends who are having doubts on whether or not they should start a YouTube channel. P.S. Answer is yes, you should start a YouTube channel. Let's see what their fears are. Right. More often than not knowing enough about the technicalities like the gear, the filming process, editing, and algorithms. Okay, so here's the thing about the technical details. They don't matter. Technical details are the least important thing when it comes to making YouTube videos. Whether you know about cameras, it doesn't matter. Have you got one of these? Shoot with that. Get it onto a computer, upload that. To be very honest, the only reason we sort of keep improving the quality of video and, trying to get good cameras when we're filming is simply because we actually care about that. But when I'm watching YouTube videos, I couldn't care what it was shot on. I'm not really actively asking whether it was shot on a 1DX Mark II or, EOS R or whatever. I'm just looking at what is being said. Is the sound quality good? Is the content that's being displayed on screen exactly what I want to see and hear? Did YouTube's search algorithm send this video to the right person? That's what I'm thinking about. So don't worry about the technical details, just accept the fact that your first video is gonna be the worst video. It's gonna be your worst. It's okay. Just do it. Just take a video on your phone, put it on YouTube, tag it, label it, screenshot it, do all that, and let it run. Simple as that. The technical details don't matter, because by the time you upload your second video, the gears would have started to turn. You'll start thinking about, hang on, why is my video not getting picked up there, or why is this not looking good, or why does that sound terrible, or why is no one commenting on my videos, or why is I got my first dislike, this is bullshit. What's going on? I don't know what's happening with my YouTube. Fear number 2, according to some of my friends, is that they don't know the niche that they want to target on YouTube. And on top of that, they're feeling overly self-critical. I mean, have you seen my videos? They are all over the place. In fact, if you think about that first point, I haven't really defined my channel just yet. I am doing all sorts of things, whatever that comes to my mind. I'm using different formats, different types of shots, scenes, conversations that I'd like to have. I'm trying all these videos because even I'm not really 100% sure on what I want to do yet. I know that it's about filmmaking now, but even then, what about filmmaking and what about my YouTube channel makes it any more interesting than the other person's? So I still haven't figured it out myself. But if you don't start and fail fast, how are you ever going to know? So start that YouTube channel. You will figure out that niche as you go. And Maddie had a really good answer to this one. Insert clip here.
Yosh for short apparently was asking when I was starting out, how did I find my niche on YouTube? And really, I didn't really think about the niche. I thought about what am I interested in? What am I interested in and good at? And I feel like that's the way you should go. Find out what you like doing and what you're good at. Those two kind of have to meet together, go that direction.
Basically, just find the things that you're passionate about and you will find your niche. You will never meet that problem at the start of your YouTube career. It's one of those problems that you'll face once you've got everything else worked out, like structure and format and how to talk to a camera and ignore the world and get to good locations and find camera angles and XYZ and whatever. You know what I'm talking about. With the third point, being too self-critical. It serves no one. I am guilty of this all the time. If you go back a few vlogs and look at one that says the worst vlog ever, you'll see that that is basically my way of jump-starting my system and telling myself that it's okay to fail. It's okay to be absolutely rubbish. It's okay that no one's gonna watch this video. It was basically me telling myself to be okay with being mediocre. Because I have such a massive problem with doing half jobs of anything. But life is never how you ever want it to be. Like, life is always chaos. Go watch Ira Glass. It's carded up here. Go watch that. Ira Glass's words just pierced my brain. It's amazing. Like, that 2 minutes changed my life. I don't know how he managed to utter that without... I want to get that good. Ira Glass is massive. He's awesome. Okay, so the last 2 points are not exactly fears that most people have. It's actually 2 excuses that people use. I've used them, you've used them, you've heard them being used all the time. And that is, I have no time. And the second one is, I've got to start. Oh my God. The amount of times that I've said I have no time, it's just ridiculous. It's over the top. You have the time. You're just not willing to sacrifice your current way of life or something of that sort that is eating up that time that you could be actually spending making video. No time is not an excuse. It's no longer valid. If you are watching YouTube or Netflix, or you have time to actually do these other random things that make you happy, then I'm not saying don't be happy. I'm just saying you gotta understand, if you want to make this your career, then you got to learn to give up certain things that make you happy and do the hard work, because there's no excuse for putting the hard yards. You just gotta go out there and freeze your nubs off and make that video under a bridge. Yeah, no time is not an excuse. And lastly, I've got to start. Oh, oh my God. I mean, do I even have to say anything about this? I'm just gonna go. I've got to start? Come on, man. That's not even an excuse. You're thinking about doing something. but you've not really done it? That makes no sense. Alright, I'm gonna use something that my dad used on me once. We need a better camera angle for this. Alright, so now that we've got this amazing camera angle, I mean, look at this. Just look at this. When I used to say the same thing, saying, oh, I want to try and start, I want to start, my dad would tell me this. He's like, alright, let's do an experiment. Stand in one spot. Done. Okay, what next? Now try and take a step forward. No, you've taken a step forward. No, step back. Come on, go back. Try and take a step forward. No, you moved. Stop. Don't. Just try and take a step forward. I don't know what you're talking about, Dad. No, you've taken a step forward. Stop. Stop that. I said try and take a step forward. Have you caught on yet? There is no try. You just gotta start. That's it. It's as simple as that. Sometimes my dad can be a freaking genius. Sometimes. I hope you guys like that video. You definitely should start a YouTube channel. Long and the short of it. Don't stress about the technical details. It doesn't matter. Just use the camera that you have. Might be a mobile phone. Use whatever audio gear that you have. Make sure that the content is amazing and it's you. Make sure that you enjoy making that content, and if you do, then the people who are watching you will feel that. And don't worry about your niche, because that's a really late game problem. Even I'm figuring it out. And if I've got 130 something subscribers, which I hope to change so that I can beat Tim Sands, you better subscribe. Seriously though, I'm gonna beat this guy. Subscribe. Don't worry about your niche. It'll happen. You'll figure out your spot in the world, in the YouTube space. Eventually. But you gotta keep uploading for that. Thirdly, don't make excuses. Stop using excuses as a reason why you're not making a YouTube channel. No time. I don't agree with that. There is time. You have time. You just don't want to do it yet. You're making excuses. I just want to start. Then start. There's no such thing as try.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Yoda. Alright. Thanks for watching. It's always amazing to have you guys here. Thanks for supporting me. Consider subscribing. Consider sharing this video if you actually think that it makes sense and I'm talking about something that is going to help someone. If you think my delivery was interesting and my environment is interesting. And after this, I'm going to put a B-roll sequence. The payoff you've all been waiting for. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things that YouTubers tell you to do. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!